Ene amemenda yamawache ama wakwaba Adom TV sunie ene November bosom ne de toso aduono enson the year 2021 na wotwe dwumade na wotwebo memenda bia se ya yesim konwa na afei ye de donhwere mienu a eda ye ne mu no ye de adwendwene ensemo a na wotwe akoso ye de bi egu apono so na afei ye tenase na ye gibre adwendwene ho ntia na pa me da se so abeka ye ho live on Adom TV afei so tie nka Asempa 94.7 FM. Into my joining on Facebook, Asempa 94.7 FM na fi Adom TV nyina no. Yedama se mabeka homidin the Chief Jerry Fortin yedi dwumadi edi efri ye studios ha ewon kran 355 Farnofa Street. Meda sepa se mabeka ho na otwi ensam bebre na akoso but kemia ye se ensam no emu akesepa no enra fie na ekoso pa se meti wo ye free ho a ejabo enra the National Science and Maths Quiz ne pompon so ni nyina the grand finale edeba na wieye a make say Prempeh College amanfo womo edin kunim with 53 points and Presec for no womo so manage 49 points bi and Keta SHTS womo so enya 30 points. In fact me angasanga de na meta Keta for echipa but Keta enya na Prempeh nya enya bad because Presec for no munya ya enka ye nyaso kroimu ha enti ebekọ Presec de enkwa amanfo ho yebo akensifo ni nyina abaso papa especially Kitafo womo atimi kopie the grand finale no enti yedni nyina akwa akogu enra fie no ankasa so ena mrahebejafo debate a womo hyase budget ne beto odwa na wotwetwa mu kwada finance minister kopie mu mrahebejafie de budget 2022 budget koto odwa no enra ena debate ni pompon so ankasa yedi duru hono ma enra ne kopie mu ho so yede ebeto odwa yebekaya budget ne beto odwa no na minority for dom kuma wom so original say niam bi wo budget ni mu a say aban ne hwe na wom esiesie entisa anya de budget no wom ebeje atumu ebi ani e-levy 1.75% a aban no ede baaye wom je say da bi eno pa de anya de wom gituma ebeyeye nia etoso bie nso so eye atorenchema esi from mantem tidal waves a etu nkofo bebre ede afri womo afiafie mu wom kire se womo ahu sikasem bia ho hyehyeye a efa wo manfo a womo eho aka adwai mu enti eno nso so womo dwene ho a womo enti ase eno a utie minority leader honorable Haruna Idrisu a wo kire se atorenchem esi vice president krum okukuru sikabotene ede kokoso wo masene enso so esi from mantem ne de asa aban no watwi nani enti eno a na ho akohia se finance minister sanso ebefie hobio na obetotosre efie hofo a opani Urban Bagbin eda no se obesre senka budget no wonfa niema bi enhyehyem afei atoa bi wo hono ma wonma na afei wonyemu nsatre kakra obepie hono eyensem bebre yebekọ mrahebejani na mrahebejafie na manamu senior owo Kwesi Parker Wilson one de nra na wo ho a ne ekoso nyina no wo bebo ye ho amane Kwesi otemenka me akwaba
CJ, just so I don't pay him. You just saw here.
Yeah, who the yeah? The way our voice was feminine, say no, obre pa, popo.
And rather, na in fact, pressure day.
Okay.
I'm say yeah, media for you na yeah boy ya because now how I do so at 7 notice say, yeah Friday day, be yeah brutal. Dia na yeah boy ya say and rather. Say be 1 a.m. Kwana be coffee krana we were ready for it. But unfortunately no, at least the coffee time kaka. Okay. Because of the minority boycott and access almost stage workout from the chamber.
All right. Enti for obia onim nia akoso na watwi personally I've had the opportunity mabafie honum abetie debate ne kakra boyemu debate no pan senia ekọ no ai de bewi enra Kwesi
CJ, Majidi said, we are very conversant with parliamentary practice. Now, a Brabia finance minister, represented budget, MPs, Omunya Akunya, a debate budget, ma a year Dom Kuma, and the majority for extra margin our budget, so. Now, a free last week, a finance minister, a kind budget, last Tuesday, Yana, a parliament, Emma MP's pine, so be a and China drain our budget no. The many reclaiming will share debate in our question. NDC for only clear say budget in the day. A idea at the Haberbre, Ebebre, a Ghana for, and no tino. Ombobergu. We share MPP for no no more chance say we a budget. A year problems that I work from in Nano. A bit to me, I solve it. A bini unemployment, a bini yakpaya assay, a bini boosting the local industry, a bini a kaya deno, a bit to me, aquapochia. It's no, what shall I just say? There was a clear division between minority and the majority. It's a koya and sendra. The conclusion of the debates. In general, Yama, the majority leader and the minority leader say Omo show margin for the last. Now for we are na speaker at the question at all. Say budget no yeah approve engine tum and I say ye mongo. Na endra no so mama kan kakra ma me shase from an
okay.
Parliament ka say obesha say 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock no in fact yes parliament as no na abobe television.
Ebani saying yes.
Ni nani say me do parliament by 8:30 in the morning. Because na him say there are fireworks na dey be juma. Because how na do so akase budget no obetrigger a standing orders no na ya to so aba. Another pre our the chief majority whip. One also say Maharuna do to say yes we be share mo pa some say mo pa say to aba ye dey na dey nkofo nyina beba chamber nim na ye face mo boots into that you ready for china but you do you know na majority for you ready in fact you pay me say and run up majority caucus any minority caucus omo nyina eye meeting no mentia say omo take a decision baby omo call say from the minority no so omo say margin budget na omo vote tia majority for no so your meeting no na omo kan ni nyina say e yade a budget way e kwan bi a be fa so a ama parliament approve budget no ya be fa so eti e bo be 11 and majority for minority for no e ye dom kuma no e ba parliament eti now we expecting say omo ba 11 ni there hopefully majority side no so e be ba TJ e bo be 12-10 na majority for them by ho and minority for the chance omo ye dede.
Okay, omo maye no na omo wo he na omo wo omo offices and na omo wo nhyiamu bim kwesi
na majority for no e wo caucus meeting omo penny for no ehia omo ye caucus meeting na caucus meeting no mamenka say it is part of parliamentary process parliament ema ho kwan say eye dom kuma no anase majority for no enya caucus na omo fa adwenkro e wo bibi ho na 12-10 ya me Kenya na omo mbaye and Sam George ne go pram MP chance say wo ye dedi and of media no and o ka say my majority for no on person omo take parliament as hostage na ni na say omo ni nipa omo members ni en ni Ghana nto omo person omo delay taxes na omo twenya say omo to free abrochire and run you no everybody do and sign a parliament ashasi that was allegation around 12-10
okay
say we yapena frank another press by no castle and omo ye possibility na sa allegation say omo ni domo no enya no kre say omo MPs ni na around into omo ye delay taxes enya no kre but I must say him say I had the Greater Accra Regional Minister Henry Cotter no ni Ghana
and I think Honorable Kennedy Japan so no ni Ghana
no,
right
Ghana.
Good
Madam Adjo Asafo ni Ghana in fact Andra your point any na no Adjo Asafo was not in the chamber but metimi aka say Kennedy Japan any Greater Accra Regional Minister Henry Cotter omo de no mo chamber nim in fact metikwa say the Rose Minister wono kwa no tupan wono so no wo chamber nim It's Andra Oshe MPP side now. Obi no ni chamber. Adwo Asafo.
Okay, but me ba kwesi anapa na okodu ho no na wahu saa emrase bedwafo yi. Kwesi amakwata Canada Japan Henry Cote na wahu wom ana so delay no eba no 12 1 2 ho no na omobai.
In fact, said me kind no you shall say very late. It's you shall say the first person I'm who no chamber no around no was Henry Cote. That time na MPP for Dodo na Abachemba nim.
Okay.
Later, and I'm who say Kennedy Japan so Aroshi inside. It is a platform or something trying for ni.
Yeah.
Second Abba. It's me who no. Later, and I'm say a year Samuel Abujinapo, the Lands and Natural Resources Minister. Why wafa. It's me peja mitina me share chamber and I'm who say a Rose Minister. And no so Abba. It's in the Sunday party way there. Not Mameka said that Parliament in Yansha here. And no mundi chamber, but a shah said there, a year cacado and on mobile. The Mamen Twasso from there.
Okay.
It's a query in the sun say the NDC MPs. A shah says, Omu demand says, Speaker, on Bishop a year meeting. Speaker by. In fact, Parliament started with an empty seat from the MPP. Parliament is saying Robert Treno. Now MPP ni bakukura in the chamber. The Speaker Bayer say, "Oh, MPP for ni ha. The more pine, the more by 30 minutes. Na omuri omukwa meeting no. Omuri ane ina Parliament. And this was around by 1:30 or baby. 30 minutes suspension now on Mukoyan. 30 minutes suspension on Mukoyan. In fact, it be 2-3 hours and San Omoba. That is why a parliament is shot at 3 p.m. It's a more better train a parliament is shot, not just say MPP for the door na our chamber. NDC for so 137 no.
No, we know
our chamber.
Okay.
It's a Koban say or say speaker at what you would be in the show and not twice. Now, all twice or say, they say a concluded debate. Into how na do one no one ding kind and concluded debate. Now, Sana how na Becasana, and now, Chairman Sabon, majority leader, Castle. Finance Minister Eofiaha. Now, or the Gatobia ba or per se, or Senate Speaker, Nanka or Kansam Katra, X-ray a year episode. A year Speaker catcher and say, Finance Minister Onya Buchansa. Minority leader how na do so one on one share debate na se we shall say wie ono chairman Sabon so no so aka na dey dey who say debate dey conclude
and sana finance minister abekasa me kai say eno na ma majority leader or say chairman Sabon so ka say ban sa and follow sequence no me boa
exactly but now chairman Sabon so person o kire say na kayema finance minister nkasansa enim yo ba beka because kasa we are how na this one I said debate no komu nyanye bi enti omun kasansa but speaker say there be eye nhihyeya eda ho parliament and the standing orders in the year juma and a standing orders and some follow the pepe enti how na nhase and the majority leader say okay what it how na nhase o kan nsem wie and a majority leader so beto aso no kan nsem wie enti wie no and a finance minister man akonya say one kasa na some of kan ni na say what and some ekoso wotie eye minority for no and some omoka wasan so ate majority for no and some omoka na at the study or the best speaker and they say one man of pine kakra not only parliament in penny for no that is the leadership of minority and the leadership of majority and kokukum na omunko kasa kakra say further engagement on the budget and sana got to swaba. And as speaker say, on the where referee a year parliament, then I will say the question no ebeto the parliament for no ebetia say nya wu ken omunye and I say more omunye. Chairman Sabon so ka say the speaker and so be question. On one fan the pay because on the speaker. Obetime decide send your finance minister can obama na konya and oma na konya and also quiet disagreements kakra and I speak as Daddy, and Yadia, Obe Makwan, one of the MPs for no, decided on what to do. And not two question. Into two question. And now, until you say you be question now, 5 voice votes now. All those in favor say aye.
All those against say no.
All those against say no. To be a question, yet aye for no, and I see no so. But while Parliament be and no, we can clearly say, oh, no so now I say a door so party aye no. A band is no, a yet deputy majority leader. After your marking, that's original as a Debbie. Speaker, men TSS or because I know for name. It's no, may challenge it, we ruling on and calling for a division. Now, division, CJ, Mamma Chia Sekaka, Nina say a voice vote, Nina say a voice vote. Now, voice vote, so calling for division. And not just say only MPs, and also what chamber. Obia one year MP also Obia P free a chamber.
Okay.
Now I want a disagreement in the buy and I want a disagreement in the chassis. It's a firm can call it for division and I speak a cast per the procedure. No. Ken Oforiatta any elected member of parliament. What the chamber into one sudden PA. Into the Masha for no and she said Ken Oforiatta a be PA free chamber. And MP before Coco Pie said there be we a minister, a buying minister. One no emotion and a debate into also ultimate a year chamber na division no a year juma. It's no such treka Coco Nana a year David Sopokwansa and Price MP. Who say the General Secretary of the NDC. Johnson Asuni Katia. It's a public gallery. Now, Osinjo de Waba Parliament, in public gallery.
Yeah.
A moment to show one Abasha, dear for.
Yeah.
A member share near question. Ha. That Chairman, the one MP Senator, or Mudio Mujumedi. Inti OPK. And who say Asuni Katia extra one. And oh, Jigai. And our chassis. Says a speaker now, man, saying Katia. And we have the videos.
Yeah.
So, say speaker, man, saying Katia and free chamber anymore. And Yadia the Biabe Kosubi. And then there was chassis. Then say, whatever bot table so, and other MPC joining yet, or bobo table so. If I watch videos now, which is the boo fee, or Gina chamber anymore, and all man saying Katia warning. I was so one P will show sign and say, get out, get out, get out. Get out, get out. It's in fact, I hope minya, hope beja basa. And I kiki. In fact, we pause for almost about 20 minutes. It's here who yan is a majority leader, or say Chairman Sabonsu, Deputy Majority Leader for your market, ask the sound bag, and your books. Away, yes, Anna, who said, there was a Pokwansa OPK. Befi, Honorable Michael Ochin Befi, Farouk Mahama, and then others, you know, and all the other MPs, you know, almost I know Mumpie. So, almost Casam Yambessing, do a video and I won't say OPK, catcher MPs and MPs, no Mumpie, and I know it's screen is, you know. Aha, and I know massive in Katia warning, no. So, one sudden PF public gallery. And I feel catching the other MPP colleagues in the say, among your numbers in P. It's eventually the question is say, before you know APA and a car and this is for now a questioning in ano Muntaka Mubarak, our the chief minority whip. Emma Nempo for no TSA, Ubian Cananum Chum, no Bian Tenasi, and no Motanasi. You know, that is what really happened.
Okay, but Paka, Mamim Bisa,
the speaker.
Paka, question to Minka. Paka out to Minka.
CJ.
Yeah. Now me Bisa say, as at the time, na majority, one more air workout, no. Na Ura Johnson said, don't get no gusuo, public gallery.
CJ, I'm fan of Humpo. So, Beko, so won't go any fan of one of the. What's a public gallery? And mind you, I said in Ketia, I am a member of parliament. Into one so Embrano, Parliament Embrano, when the Mikaka. Into one of the MP before you did in Nano, the Empusulumpo, one Wusunumpo, what's a hop, was a matakeri, and what's a hop, and a wash home. People are hoping there, and Commissar Yako, and I said Masha for the Fanako, Masha for non content, one also one sorry uncle. It is a worshipper boycott. I said in Ketia. And a man a year end before a boycott a year and proceedings. In fact, maybe some question sent to no, yeah, no, they need your home. So, they need your home, papa. Say, oh, you're nunti. And a year end before a boycott budget in there. And open, sir. It's to say, only budget will be on one Ghana for. So, my boycott, Parliament voted here and I will vote here. You see, the moment was from there. Speaker by no, and Obisa NDC MP says, see, now. MVP for no corner, young day. And I say, okay, I'll be suspended parliament for about 5 minutes. Now, 5 minutes, I'll be suspended. No, I'll be some money a year MVP penny for a Bekasa. I'm on my side back to the chamber. A year, 5 minutes, no, quite about 20 minutes. Speaker by no, it was clear. Say, MVP ni back to clear in the chamber. Obi a sort of Naka NDC for now, parliament is there. You have a big quorum. Quorum just say the Padodoa or a chamber nema on betting say a year business of the day no a beshasi. Inti speaker, first of all, besides say obo for me kurumana and on me counting. On me counting and on me 137 per the record 137.
Okay.
Now we share 275. Quorum a 1/3 of 275. 1/3 no. 92, 93. Until now, it was obvious to say, almost for me, quorum. I also want to do it.
But Yanji clarification, Kakra. Order 109, HSA speaker or require 138 members at least before bet me oppose question. And did they come to play? Ewo feel Kwesi.
Okay, so the difference between the two, and I say, quorum, actually say, the number of MPs or more parliament at the time, on which your parliament, Akunya, and I say, say, Omundi Juma. And then you could see, a provisional, a parliament, one question, but take decision. It's in the quorum, no, a parliament, one question. Omon starting business. Omon she omujume diase.
Okay.
However, na ukoti se no Emma Parliament when so omon taking a decision. And that is the two. I will say it here. Say. Into the back here, say ABI you say you share show ase. See you show you number of people number for me ko. Mo kwa na ye ko room no. Before I ever share, I will show you. See, AC or Henny or Ufiam Pedu Nipa 5 no. Ebia say Nipa 3 or ha. You beat me starting. Okay. It's in the say, oh, Nipa 2 won't mean starting. Uber train say, Maya Baka once and I was starting. And the echo room no. It's in the MPs in the NDC MPs no number 1 day. Almost for room. It's now say Parliament betting me at home with you with the asset. However, the majority no foresee. Now provisional quotas is here. And no, actually say, also we have at least more than half of the house. Yes. Which is about 138 to take a decision. The emphasis say you're two about you take a decision. I will say members of parliament at the time now, almost about 138. And the 138 in a specific, I'll say almost half of the house. Okay. Which is 275 now. What's half now? 138. 275, half an year, 138. It's at least per statistics in there. I'll say MPs back 138, and also what chamber and son of parliament as a whole. A bit like I said, they've taken a decision. But then John 137. In fact, I should say the majority leader say 137, and not many 137. 2 NDC MPs were not even present. Not 2 for your. Now, so some kind of speaker, Boapayenti, or say 137. and watching Banum.
Okay, but over me aboyen, 2 of the NDC MPs are Ebia when who I know you can do this on top of your head, but 2 no over me aboyen MPs are when who more.
CJ media and credit and Ra. Many to me and yet counting Ankasa because Omodoso, bet you have to make so.
Okay.
But however, table office, I'm gonna in charge of the counting. Table office for county, you know. I'm saying 137, and I'm the mass speaker, and the speaker announced here.
Okay.
But the majority leader, Chairman Sabonsu, just say, I'm here 135. In fact, maybe sir, a very direct question. Okay, leader, what's your 135? 2 of the NDC MPs, no money chamber name at the time. The patrol, which me amaye omudin, Nanka, yes, so the team who, no more chamber. Your catcher, I'm saying, table office, I'm Kobisa. Me a journalist, I'm table office when I'm Kobisa. That was the response from the leader.
Okay.
The media mean to me can't say MPPA, and I say MPA or MPB, and then any chamber. But what was announced in chamber, no, me 137.
Okay.
All
right. One honorable KT Hammond, Adansia Sokwam Rashibi, need to train Komo. And some bena or the etuja, Kwesi.
CJ, say, and this is a position taken by the majority leader. So, say the ruling no, unconstitutional, illegal. According to the MPPDA, the motion for the approval of the budget, is still alive. It is not lost. It hasn't been defeated. And Tuesday, they are coming back with full force to now compel Parliament, say, about because of the arguments and say the decision, and I said numbers in Parliament at the time does not support the rejection of the budget because not only 138, only 137. To 137 no. Omoni sa tumi no say also take decision on behalf of Parliament. Until say more than 138 no. That is where you can say Parliament is taking decision. For now, no, the speaker's ruling no. And just to quote the majority leader, it is not binding on anybody. It doesn't have any effect on Parliament. Wakegu and one no, but then the correct say a budget vote budget 2022 budget and that's all Tuesday so they would table the motion before Parliament again for Parliament to vote again on the budget. It's Yashafo ready say Benada. There will be more fireworks in Parliament. Another boycott, another stage out, another day do. But minority for no, they are clear in their minds. Say, budget in the year, vote here. Say, a buying Sebe or BB also will be quickly unprepared budget for now on family Parliament, and consider. It's the end there. We need some a course so. Parliament. Now I must say NDC for no. In fact, you're more 1 year. Say wow the budget aba. Wow your government. Wow the budget aba. I can't want them. Now boycott the budget Ni actually say we need numbers. And our fact put you can be so. Our fire katashika crack. And I saw yen. About the omunsuro. Almost say they are standing with the Ghanaian people. No one say. The budget, in its current form, say approvia, how be Ghana for, and rejected budget. In a way, and it's my course and ra. All
right. Kwesi Parker was Mamenda was say na Bibiani Ebesan so atwetwe en komobio. My colleague Kwesi Parker Wilson join news and Odini Juma and anapay wabaya mane on Adum TV ni enra e course. In fact, Kamia say near 7th January we are similar because enra basa wo share Facebook and wo share TV no nia ekọ so MPC se fi hono ma ye beja enra na so na senka demonstration bi eba so enra na senka demonstration bi eba so okay eba so demonstration no eba so na menua Kwadwo Mensah Abrampa na odi sa demonstration no echi no anapa no anam hu se ansa nema wasi krum Economic Fighters League and womone fix the country and womode petition the two leaders of the house, the minority leader and the majority leader efa budget kroya ehu Kwadwo Mensah Abrampa abeka mensa o mano so Kwadwo timinka memo ache
mejo de sije
bibi abokode
yamina do moko
okay enra wona wani edi sa demonstration yachi boyemu ehase abreben ekosen Kwadwo
Tisije tedeme ezinka na aka kire ahwafo na etifo no ene da demonstration no on tedema da na woye na washase fi Obra Sport na wana ntoa de fa dabraka afa CMB ho no wozekọ no ene da washase fi Tama Station na wodna mu afa TUC kofa CD House kofa AU roundabout ansana orukọ okupui ewo Parliament House n'enim ho na CJ ended that say actual demonstration ni padodo a wakoya na ebetum a case ni pide na police fo na worbo demonstrations no wan ba no wodo sonsen on na we demonstration no na yanyi peinfo a we demonstration no din komo no o ma yete yan ho ase de nhehye a woni IGP koye no o ma wote won ho ase de se we nyipa a won bro 500 da wodru ha obotum anya kwan na wewura Parliament House no mu na was one petition was am payinfo a oho onuti na waka kire won krofo yin le mama bebremba na wapanyimpa ha nipa kakra bi a wotum aboa na wotum wonyina wewura Parliament House no mu na was one petition was akọ ntani da wobo modena kodu Parliament House na yim ho no eduru na police fo so wire crowd wo ho pa na bebre na wozi demonstrators won na efi Tama Station azekọ Parliament House no yekọ so na ma wo wogina Parliament enyim ho krampo waya ados na asen ahwana na wozi demonstrators no won na chira wozi won ye onante wo call Parliament no nti woduru wono na wopede wowura Parliament gate no mu na wakọ na wozi won petition wozekọ na police fuma wote won ho ase de damage wanya ne dam nti wonyi wo mpeinfo a wozi won enyim ni bi na won fa petition no won fa nko America da masam na mpeinfo a wo Parliament meche halu na dirusu da manso na osechi ose
Hello Kwadwo Mensah atiminka Kwadwo ye we fidie no yie mame na fei yentimi ente wonka ye Kwadwo Mensah Abrampa na ode amane no boy no say wo hwe TV a visuals baby a enra demonstration sha say free omone namo a omde kopie mu enra hye bejafie na uhu wamo yede ato TV ni so a wo hwe no enti hye ne so na wamo asem titru pa Economic Fighters League na fix the country ekuo no wamo che say budget ni mu ankasa ne niam bi wo mu a se anhwe na amrahye bejafo eje sa budget atumu a ede wo how pa ene de bebre adehia wo mo ewo Ghana ha ma me hwe se Kwadwo Mensah Abrampa na fidie na homa no atoma Kwadwo otimenka to aso ma me wo mkoduru ma hye bejafie ho no
nti oba ndam no na mpeinfo wodi demonstrators no mu okohia Aruna Dusu na Chairman Sabuntu na ninu anu na waba no mbetuma kesi ni pinde na oye Afrifa okitachi Afrifa ono ndokohia dem mpeinfo no nti okoya na waka chende dem za wonfa petition na wazaba no wonfa mbra oma wote won ho ase de ona nkoto ntum gina ho mfa petition no mfa ma ho nti dem za okwa akofra ninu anu a waka ho na was petition na ba nti wo ma no kwan de onfa nipa bahanan mekere 4 onka no ho na wonya beenu na wonfa petition no mfa mbra na okoya no nkra o ti brem peinfo yi de nukrofo na onye won re demonstrations de nyipa fa afese wajitu a onye yi nti anka wodi nyimpa 10 na wo ba mo abehia ho na was petition no was am ho nti waka da wie no elu na edusu na che mensa bonsu confirm na odi tum de okay awoko fa yin pattern na bra okoya de okofa yin pattern na aba no so oba no so se de ona we demonstration se de say we nyina we romiza mama won fa petition bia mfa mba nti damiza wama police fu no ma we nyina kwan no won gbe gate na we nyina won wura parliament won wura ansa na we tum the petition no ozama ho na police fu se de se hwen hyehyɛ ya oda hɔ a wɔyɛ ne dama onye yi nti wontum ma won wuram nti oba ndam no hello na drisu na che mensa bonsu ka de wo nzama bebre ye wo chamber nti damiza wɔrokɔ chamber nti sɛ demonstrators no what one ho ase na we betum eyi mpemfa a was the petition baba na one for petition mbra na one beje na one so one fan come speaker na ma wo mbia no one friend ejuma sigi demonstration na wɔyɛ no one botai na yi de budget no nzema bi wo mu a obo omboa omangana nti bemfu mbo budget no ngu especially yi levy na owo mu no so what you to mo obama omanfa a wɔyɛ mumma money na ona wɔyɛ electronic transaction ni na no won ejuma be
all right Kwadwo Mensah Brompa ma enda wase na yemfa ensi ha Kwadwo Mensah Brompa na ode sa amane no de efri enra demonstration na ni edi akire mami twa me homra me ba there are lots of your comments on Facebook mo Facebook na no mo ntwen ye twa ho aba ye ba ye be kan comment ni bi na fe ye ne opani bi a waben na wo twa me ne ne twetwe komo Dr. Edu Owusu sa akode a o che economics at University of Ghana Legon ye ne no ebe twetwe enkomo na ye nyambo budget no engu ye die ye be ne be twetwe enkomo until Tuesday se be bagu se be gi atomu ano so ye duru ho no ma ye hunu dia ye be ye ma ye ntwe homra ye ba na fe atwaso within the chief Jerry Forson ye ba Yamakwa baby Odum TV sunie na wotwe dwumadie na ye de bra ote en kanso Asempa 94.7 FM within the chief Jerry Forson. Well, ye reporters yamane bofo atwetwe enkomo Kwesi Parker Wilson enra no wo mrahye bejafie ho ye ne no atwetwe enkomo na fei Kwadwo Mensah Brompa so a no so wodi Economic Fighters League and afi fix the country demonstrators no actually wono so ordinamane abatu dwa odi omachi akopie mrahye bejafie na mame nko zoom no so enadwumade no dodo no a ebedi no zoom Dennis Miracles Abuaje a member of the MPP communications team and a former MCE for Akuapem North Dennis abeka me ho ewo zoom no so sa so na Dr. Edu Owusu sa akode or economist and an economic lecturer ewo University of Ghana Legon doc so ewo zoom no so of course doc there yene no na atwetwe budget hu nkoma enti yene no ebe twin komo ene so but mamindika emma Dennis akwaba Dennis o temenka Dennis Miracles Abuaje o temenka on mute we video no man na ye hwe se yebetimi atel kasa ni ya mami hwe se Dr. Owusu kisa akode ebetemenka okay
Sijo temenka
yes Dennis meto nka fe Dennis Miracles Abuaje Bibi aboko
Sijo se o de se me bana utwa me ma o na o de onim me a me de me ho beba efie na akopem be ukwada de na me de me ba
Dennis we too much
Asempa o de dambe so mo de bia we oi adaropa
but Dennis to business enra me nim but
dambe so mo de bia we oi adaropa
near a see
to business
technicians mun check mame Dennis but do motive no do motive no mame do motive no mame
see to business
okay.
1 minute. 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 1 minute.
Okay. Yeah, sure. So Dennis, obedum na yinu ama ye na fe atimi atene kan ye there are repetitions e wo audio nim nti ye nhwe say ye betimi ati Dennis enka. Dennis uti enka. Good. Yete onka Dennis.
Break the view on sound nim wo ho.
But there we can hear you loud and clear. Nti say otime enka dia you betimi atwetwe nkomo.
Okay, TJBTO.
Good. And now as Takashibi na mo share da de fair mu e bin see that it's unprecedented. Mo budget no amode kwotoro ba shebe jafie no. Afei you've worked out on the budget. How? Eba ni saying? Dennis.
CJ Samika year. Now I can clearly hear say you are asking say a point about the budget.
Yes.
Now yeah, you're working out of parliament. And it's
Pepe.
CJ, correct.
And one on Dennis.
Okay. CJ, me that say, I think say very important. And then an opinion than a point say. Now, yeah, also mind. Now, almost what they say, yeah, now. Yantinet and ceremony of NDC4, especially the minority and that better in Putregu. The real issues will be lost on all of us. See, they wouldn't say that what we mean in our parliament discuss the budget. Car budget, any idea. And see, the whole parliament has been deliberating the issue. The minority have been raising their concerns. The majority have also been giving clarity on the issues. And it's not just it's a parliament, it's not say. Now, pass it and also voting on the economic policy. And look at the first leg of it. Voting on the operation bill line by line. And see, now we're expecting say as a tender here. Issues be a woman be now. They say both sides almost carry. Strangely, you do parliament. The NDC raised a couple of issues via those issues, they're still aborted on the budget. And see, the finance minister was there in the house and he requested, say, the Senate here there, with here and some Libya minority for no book as a and see speaker man acquire now a beyanka on engage few consultations answer say be a review may be the case now omaye say clarity being soon obey put in place ama minority but the speaker ruled against it.
No but Dennis even before we get to time are sitting and Parliament is supposed to resume 10 a.m., 11, 12, 1, 2, no miensa, 3 p.m. and the Parliament all because now MPP for money chamber. I mean, how?
But CJ, what with Parliament, what is strange about this? I mean, with parliamentary proceedings, these things happen, especially when it comes to issues of this nature. And the majority sought their friend and say, leave with the speaker. Say they have to go into caucus, which is allowed.
Because now many members are making a vote, right? Now members, is that so?
The economic policy for the year 2020. And see, if Afani Afa deliberative on it, there is absolutely nothing wrong with it. The minority reserve the right to what they say. And they start live with the speaker. There's nothing strange. Everybody has a right to do any form of analysis and look into it anyhow they want. But the fact is that they reserve the right to do all the deliberations and consultations that they had to do yesterday. I didn't say, oh my, we parliament are running up to 4 p.m., 1 a.m. As for the budget, at every point in time, minority were right to be really concerned. Sounds the majority, this all right say, almost consultations from normally clarity the bank. whatever. And to see the honeymoon body, I don't think say it's such a big deal. And I say it's such a major issue. The key thing that is of concern to all of us as a let's see if can say, the finance minister was in the house yesterday, and the finance minister is a member of the house, except that he doesn't have a voting right. Per our constitution, no ministers are members of the house, except that only voting rights. And say first of all, your application say, "Official did you be say?" Now say, "What's the woman acquiring yet?" Now say, "You want to go ahead and put the issue to vote to the extent that you instruct the Minister of Finance to leave the house." Because we are talking about the legalities and the applications of the rules and our laws. Do we think, say, the Speaker of Parliament, in terms of the application of the law, the Finance Minister say, PM50 and Brabena said Jubano. Now, what was the provocation? So say be an finance minister, not no more and your Allah say obstructed parliament in any way. BBR somebody, there was no form of provocation. To the extent that you instruct the marshal, say, or eject the finance minister from the house. We were some now. It's General Mosquito, the General Secretary of the NDC, was in the house. On the gallery anymore. You did not eject him. You did not even ask him to leave. Until the majority raised an issue, say, oh, yeah, bias kakrao. Now, oh, yeah, chair when Eddie Akasam. I pay our family. On only documents, they can't was me. And Brennan Musono, our right say, I bet nephew, Yaka, Yaka. Yayin in free. The General Secretary of the NDC, no credit, only a member of the House, or not that suit. And the majority did not stage a walkout on their budget. That is not true. They staged a walkout on some of the actions of the Speaker of the House.
Okay.
We should make that very, very clear. CJ.
Okay.
Yes, our concerns now, address, and a more working. That was the reason why they walked out.
Okay. All right.
They did not walk out because they cannot defend the budget. What is it about the budget that needed to defend in here? The majority could not defend it.
Dennis,
the worst case scenario was that it will be put to vote. But the Speaker had taken some preliminary decisions where the majority raised their concerns with the Speaker did not address it to their satisfaction. And so they had a right to walk out.
Okay. Dennis.
If you're walking out, I'm walking out it meant that even with the full makeup of the minority side of Kano, they will have only 137. And if anything in Parliament could have continued yesterday, it was purely based on deliberations and debates. But a decision on voting would not have happened per our laws. Because at that point in time now, Speaker, a pretty question, the House did not have more than half in the House. Okay. And that is the law. It is there.
Dennis Winim. Dennis Winim. Dennis Awaje. Dennis. Near a course and my shepherd, the walkout in the cake. I wanted there. I know we are still unpacking the 2022 budget. Any more issues near there. I don't see any what Dr. Do who say akwa there wa so my doc akwa ba na fe me ne ntwetwe komo kakra. Then I will come back to you, Dennis. Dr. Sakwa there ba menka.
See you Metonka, good morning.
Doc Pacho bibia boko there.
Yami Adam.
Yede na me ase. Doc, ma menju adwen kire ne edi kan. Enra na senka budget no ye to so aba ansa na fi yakosi kasem no anka kasem but anko ankosi did you see this coming, Doc?
Do I think
did you see it coming? Who say enra bibi say ABC padaroma
why is the main thing? Do I This a question slowly. Na me to voice ni. I try to see.
Okay. Doc, minim say when you di near enra.
Na me te o question specific I want to say.
Enra near course wo amra shebeja fie no. Did you see it coming? Even though we need Ghana there, but who follow ye?
Did I follow it?
Yes.
Oh, of course. Technology nti o tu kwan kra o ho dia koso.
Yeah.
Joy for also mo share okwa online Joy News for her Adum TV for her. The bi a ko to dia dey in na yet na ye now, my follow the episode and say most of the things they are all parliamentary procedures and the how they are sorry, how they are expert for but they will say the episode say minority for no akasa mitie honorable Haruna the budget no the ahonchile be Ghana for until already two concerns so when you live in in fact some funding for cater for no nyoma atayenchema tu wo so when timia mo afa me sheba je ko wo any ampa so am so at that time which is yesterday and the request na wa make ana ye say nkofo kind say nuanu bi so atigo mountain so enra yache say almost so ya maybe na budget nti abai anyi me free say omunyina concern no okay government dey also okay because na government dey level in the scheme ama several reasons and I'm so no as I said I support the e-levy because transaction are almost twice the size of our GDP. It must be taxed. And at the piano, I'm not surprised that you are meeting the major concern, especially with economic fighters, freedom fighters. Major concern, the leakage. He was on the Auditor General's report, corruption, and misappropriation of funds in a cost to this country 12 billion Ghana cedis. And to say that buying Pesca on Chiasa misappropriation, Obenya 12 billion and Yamu tax and or even Pedisica. And see, we are said the community, but no, Bibi said, can we run the country without a budget? All these developments, I am happy to say is before the start of next year. We need a budget. This country can never run without a budget. We can run. The Minister of Finance needs approval. He has said, the man go ahead. Say, in some more Ghana can check. He has said, the man of Sakpan, or no one said to me. And to debate now, yes, I said before the start of the year, and almost rejected. Among the key recommendations, I'm sure, sir, government of Ghana, because the government won't me and running next year without a budget, your budget and some of the year also be consider concern. Consider economic freedom fighters also concerned. Consider other people who are concerned because Ghana and budget and yet MPP by and NDC by Ghana full budget. And the simple answer to your question is debate, I was saying basso. I also would debate baby show my now I buy a budget and son next year I started. And yes, I dear, and you who are my dear. While starting the year on far budget because finance minister we need to be answer on the salary Ghana system.
Yeah.
To yes, parliament for the man of sir Akonya na order the sika order the sabo sika na check akoba bia or say kwanti him say abai be side budget na baba obey your recommendations obey kind of amendments na it's time also assistant or assistant. And you also this year minority for concern or by address it. No aside the bar or the bar, which also be approved because the budget must be approved for the beginning of the year.
Okay. Doc, afei yanhwe as we speak. A Kasan and a Ghana there because Honorable Haruna Idrisu raised issues. So between 2017 to 2021, over $266 billion any revenue and I borrow $341 billion. Chayemu yakanu ejinasi ankasa as we speak. Doc.
I say Ghana can there no na Honorable Haruna Kai no say Bank of Ghana for so and Katem, a side Ministry of Finance and Katem. These institutions no na mo feed or my information about Ghana a Kai here. No say Busia be about Kubia, no say Bank of Ghana na the bank of government. So they may know you di sika ku bank A and bank B no. Ghana bank sunya sika or di ku sie central bank. Enti Busia be about no. Central Bank, Bank of Ghana, and the court to Enti Bank of Ghana, a report or just say Ghana as at September ending 2021, 341 billion, 341 billion Ghana cedis. Now we share the GDP projection for this year as well. A little over 400 billion.
Okay, Doc, Bacho, about
GDP number 77. What's it?
Doc Bacho, Ansana MPP Abanye about 2016, no, now the Kasan, and Ebedru 341 billion.
MPP Abanye Basso.
Yes.
What's it? Ansana MPP Abanye Ba.
Me Bacho Ane.
Yeah, the year 2016, December ended, and Ghana came 122 billion.
122 billion.
122 billion.
Okay.
Until 122 billion, no, 341 122. Until we check here, I think sir, over
219 billion in 5 years.
What's it?
Now, sir, MPP Abenya bought over 219 billion in 5 years. That's huge, Doc. And I'm what?
What's it? Why?
I say it's unprecedented. Doc.
It is true. It is a fact, sir.
Yeah.
Omuba Bemino na eka daho 122 billion. And I mean, say over 4.5 years. Omode more than 220 ana akaho until I pay them call 341 billion. Na yen share enema benema Ghana ka apostle. The di kind a budget deficit. I friend at the Moswano. Say revenue 100 was maybe 120. As now 20 that's on also come home busia. Enti Ghana government be abiano or running budget deficit. A year the biano expenditure no the obedieno a bro the unya or man. I can't the year 2011 and I almost a balanced budget, almost the year 2011. And I revenue no almost equal to expenditure. Now we know the reason. The reason is the oil discovery. Also, 2011, the government of Ghana started or reporting oil revenue officially in the books of government. And apart from 2011, dear, now FIPA budget deficit on a course look at in the year 2012. I know the fear course look at and I would share DSD kind of say COVID last year as well. COVID there no until that go over or say we COVID never, but all the COVID make on there. And the last year partner budget deficit a course. But if you there the year 2012. We COVID free money the year 2012 partner budget deficit course. So until Ghana Kano about 46% and a year from budget deficit. A year budget deficit a year the demonstration so would diablo revenue so about 46% and I account for public debt. The other soon you know exchange rate depreciation. See the say Ghana ho they don't say Ghana Kano ebu owa ye bo free abrofo ho ana abrofo no so yakobo bosia na from ho a ye mono cedis no ye mono in foreign currency dollar, euro, pounds and one. But all the currencies in government of Ghana, Bank of Ghana are converted into dollars. And this yakobo bosia I can say landing for a pounds of prayer, they're converted into dollars. Yakobo bosia from Germany, that's a euros prayer. You're converting it into dollars. No, Nippon Watchro 219 billion, 19 billion cedis, not dollars.
Yes.
And the one
cedis. Yeah, that's cedis.
In terms of dollars, Ghana cash is $58 billion. Ghana can 341 billion cedis. Translated into $58 billion. Nana make us say, I did a budget deficit. So would the revenue so the tossing you see the national and say general. And see, nano meno ba me bamusi I'm church say between the year 2006 and the year 2019, that's before COVID, exchange rate no the Ghana can by 61 billion Ghana cedis. Exchange rate no kwa. Exchange rate na cedi Nigeria holding against the dollar no. E bia Ghana can call him 61 billion cedis. When you physical cash ya, aban na ko bosia oba bia. Ano bi be ka say na say cedi Nigeria holding I was blame aban because aban is the manager of the city. Enti holding is a legitimate argument. Enti exchange rate no so ebo aban no ama bosia no ekulanim.
Doc Batomeba yesua de ye be kai pa say the then vice presidential candidate and now vice president Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia on the issue of dollar rate, or can I say if the fundamentals are weak, the exchange rate will expose you. As we speak now, and Chema Ode can we say near Brody there to say exchange rate expose MPP for power? Can we conclude that way, Doc?
Can we say exchange rate now come on?
Expose Abino. Say the vice president can Brown more opposition.
Can we say expose Abino?
That's right.
Yeah, I'm talking about that home is like I said, if the fundamentals are weak, the exchange rate exposure does not mean that if the exchange rate is going up, it means the fundamentals are weak. Yeah, will be macroeconomic indicators. I mean, some of these things are just political talk and to me and call politics is the most. But there will be macroeconomic stability. Exchange rate depreciation, inflation, any interest rate. Some form in some way. There be a here say at the back form. Ama or man be a nina acronym. Interest rate bank. What we say our bank here, and see no this is one I will say a back form. Inflation, a market corner or real Sikana young for your new no. Usika the house now or and soon no. If you're inflation. And also I was say a back form. Now the city depreciation because the city now hold there and Jina hold there among Libya our man. Most is Sika Krom Kakrabis not Moko have told you market to where be in Jumba no Maboka. And this animal when the DBF is a back form. But all your comparison, yeah. In most of the cases, Aban will figure you're better than number 2 in 2016, most of the time.
I see.
So this unconforming in some way and air shed, yeah. Yes, sir. I can say inflation is the same, can say 11%.
Yeah.
Chama, far by 15%, including say better. Interest rate, lending rate, average lending rate, the same, can say about 21%. Chama far by 32%. And then they are better than come on by. Depreciation of the city, the same is about 2 or 3%, but come on by more than 5%. Until you say, wait, I feel with you, a change number 2 year. Until what the SAC comparison, yeah, we won't say some of the figures will go, I feel with you, a change number 2 year. But yeah, Ghana, man, the person man couldn't. And sometimes, I am not tempted to debate on the two devils. Say, we are worse than me. Maybe I'm saying say, you were good, but I was better. Yes, I know man couldn't. But okay, say, I'm bad, but you were worse than me, and I said, "Oh man, I don't know. So what's the argument?" And I said,
Yes.
I said, "Oslo, you see, but you also assume you know ekwa."
It's inside that work from no normal brain. Yeah.
And they said, "Yeah, MPP and this you debate. Say, I am bad, but you were worse than me." So, for example, say public debt. Public debt will be a drew. Maybe I'll make us say, "Oh, party, oh no more man above form." Was say, "Oh, more man above form with chairman." So argument in there, me person may say argument in the crowd because Ghana na lose you. The person me see say me manage public debt no the canon what the bar from but me buy am na bar from pa chair what there no and na person me. So for example, we can say adwuma ni o man mu or so what time na adwuma ni o man mu chair me person me tie say argument no. The person me tie say what time o ma adwuma ba o man mu. But me time there, mama adwuma ba pa che wo there no.
Doc we there on a lighter note. Enra utie honorable Haruna Idriswa na o tell say kroma yeshe. That was a team and that ne submission here no so. And honorable Oseche Bensabusu say kroma yeshe a enye nna promo enye nna promo yeshe and it's quite interesting.
Comparing the two devils, I'm impressed with you. Let me count the third contributor of public debt. Account budget deficit, accounting for about 46%. Account depreciation of the city, about 26%. Yet also, accounting for roughly 22-23%. And the off-budget borrowing. Off-budget borrowing. And no matter what, you have find share budget, but when you buy also, now buy up home. A typical example, ASR energy crisis, a car or bank boy. Another example is financial sector cleanup. Now, and budget, but a dream revenue, not a banner for Bobosia. I don't see, and then I am not pimping, I buy a report, the budget deficit, and then the public debt. On fact, those off budget borrowing and come home. Energy debt and then financial center cleanup on fan account because we say and only unplanned borrowing one planning so be borrow.
Okay.
And no na minority funds so the account na kada ekase that the way I interesting.
Okay.
And we share a account there say NTA.
All right. Doc Pacho
341 was it?
Doc Pacho obegina so ama me na mebisa MPP ni a o wa homa no so yi Dennis Brakos about it. Dennis 219 billion Ghana cedis 5 years. Edian pa na mo de sa sika yi mo de aye because this is unprecedented. Abaje Dennis Bacho on mute why you mind na yima no
so question here say you borrow 219
yes billion.
Yeah. Now as for the issues around the debts pile up at the end there, I think the doc has done justice to it and he's given the most simplified explanation to the debt situation. Remember, Doc, about the way he's actually broken it down and explained it.
No, but Sikane then Amudia Asabai, then Amudia 219 billion, then JB.
CJ, because I then tells you, sir, you're sorry to pay, and then some no Casey. So can you do you? Says Cadia. Mbaya, Omuko school. Abai tu omohoka ama ohiani ba etuye bikoi siska ne de na boa ye nkole ya omuko school a ye twa mo awan siska a bebre ehia format minkoi siska ne de nkola 100,000 ya we for so many years omutifia omunya enwuma ye dike bia de ye Anamboa. Check cocoa sector and then bumper harvest the conventions are putting in place. Hand pollination, whole farm rejuvenations near the ye. Says the ye and Ameboa. We share Sukua Dine Budoa, a buyer see across the country to ensure say to be holding numbers, in the educational institutions. CJ, says the ye and Ameboa. We interventions are in the agri sector when it comes to subsidies and boosting farmers to produce more. Even almost about 6,000 kilometers of asphalt overlay and are buying the Ababeka asphalt and one. It is a kind of number one. And see, when we talk about say ya Bobisia, Nadine Yadia, Yana Edding, Obekaya, if you go to Ghana.gov.uk online, we have over 18,000 infrastructural projects listed. That particular website. Normally, Ghana, when you business they like you to speak only about physical infrastructure. But there are many other But you can go to that tracker. It has over 18,000 infrastructure projects. 18,000. And also CJ and see, there are a whole lot of things that by to ensure that Ghana even 2020 Sika buying spending and ensuring that Ghana have small scale businesses and then your health situation will be managed in saying yes Sika Katwa. The NBSSI in Sika when they ensure the SMEs will be given some boost and support to be able to survive during the challenging period. There's so many things that at any point, say if you want the details of it, from sector by sector, that would be the best way to give the details of what it is that we have done. Maybe I can say education, the number of infrastructural interventions, social intervention. Then it will give you a better picture. All right,
Dennis.
But it's also very important.
Dennis Bibao, I'll allow you to continue, Dennis Wadaroma. You see, when you give such an explanation, the ordinary Ghanaian feel say a political talk because Abraham and this forward BEM. They also needed money to do some of these things. Circle interchange, Greater Accra Regional Hospital, project University of Ghana, and nothing no more besia. But then you were in opposition and you spoke seriously against it. And it's announced so bad near Bissau. So now we can see CJ say we scan the year, we do scan the year. How do we take it? Am I your phone?
The problem or the issue between MPP and NDC is about the Aobo Bisiana or the year. It's for me, and we have always said that. Obekaya, I think President Kufuor even said, Obo Bisiana the real now in the body. There's nothing wrong with it. And at this juncture, Yabobisia and this is also Bobisia. Can we begin to measure what both governments used a Bisiana and to bring relief to the people of Ghana? Many feel say sector by sector, MPP are buying Busiana Yabono, Yadisa Busiano and the true relief. Any progress, any development about the people of Ghana. And that's why I'm saying, when we take it sector by sector, then we'll begin to appreciate what it is that the government has done with all the revenue that we
okay. All right, Dennis, Midase, Ube Soma Mame, Rebesa Bao, Dr. Sarko, the also our man, so Dr. Sarko, the Mebauha, Menya, some fiscal data 2020, 2021, 2022, 2019. Me say be shape kakana for my education, but my name Dr. Thomas Boaben, or a political analyst, me no entretwen enkomo. Doc, what you mean? Hello, Doc.
Hello, DJ.
Doc, we be able call.
Radio don't see boko pa.
Who na che? If you dey na kan no wa Doc.
Say ja.
But we be able call there.
Radio no ya pa.
And briefly, and run near course room as emergency. Who ni saying?
American pa kwenye so na me hia afọ na chief na. Na me na wasi say wa man kwan say mo so ben tie magic. A very interesting bibia isi na ye kwaye nim no e kire se ye governance system na democracy no ye isi modern because we nyina na decision ma in fact a more serious ones some of us we looking at it say edeba very easy for us to have a minority with the presidency and majority controlling the the parliament. Very likely in not too long a future. And they see and very interesting. But and there are two bones on our I'm saying maybe most of the lessons too. Because you see main qualities on the MTM and some majority no working out. And some majority working out almost standing orders and no say no dey budget ba no ni kwa ebetimi abuti anti no elema debre na ekọ so a ofi ni chin na ishemu den because abaye abakwasem ekese na dey ba kwa ye students of policy ne politics ye person ni I am clear again say any budget na ye reject you. What happened yesterday was not a rejection of the budget. Any budget sa document no Nana do name finance minister with me aka say omo na dey call map for made. As I did totally a new document. It is a proposal.
Okay.
A proposal. Proposal no dey tia omo an sha tia amfani me dey ma parliament ni say yen constitution no e kire say MPC gina ho maye. Nti omo en se kire say no mo fifi ni no mo ndwindwina ho no mo hunu say bibia beboa yan na se nyesa omo ho kwan. Say di mo ye no no. Omo no nemo ye ha no da bia no na majority have been winti and apart from 1979 Dr. Hilary Man pencil parliament rejecting the budget no yen time hu ntina ma na akoye e bia the fufura e bi hasi ni na ifia nyansa ewumo no enti in a nutshell anata kan ni abomu a eno de bit me kan but and yama be 3B.
Okay.
Oh, I bit nation free.
Fantastic. It's yes, yama 3 no doc. What aroma?
The edin kind. Ebema citizens no do na say the any abem say hey, say MPC. Omo kro omo ho no omo nye rubber stamp. It's about build confidence. Or citizens mo MPC no. Say teacher mo omo ye. Omo dey agin mo fine and I say agin fita eneye for the interest of the country there. And also send a very strong signal to the executive. So when to take it for granted, what the conquer idea now leadership of the minority at George Mayana, you push it. And a very, very important you know, you be sure you may feel no executive set it up. Because all they call clearly, minority made it clear that they wouldn't want to be part of it. A dear background work, na answer the document in echo. And you know, I feel I could do hold on the amount of time. Now contact you why. All this reason because we are then you na president for time or this system way of budgeting the buyer. And here constitutional crisis no because Ghana cannot survive a day without a budget. First, my man can yen January. Yes, citizens yes spending na feel na a party budget. But now you try and say November 4, 2022. And we still have time. I'm making a correction. We are also more than nothing. I said, they were not minority. So I said, almost said, yes, almost the politics. They almost going to say, you have action if you are. Can you survive as a country? And I said, alternative be no more deba. And I said, think I on the phone. And I entered for 1.75 in the BM now 1.5. And I said, now, two sides to me, na a man on call, yes, I'm going to be happy.
Okay.
Yeah,
but doc, who are no mutu say I mean for political interests. Anna.
Oh, to a very large extent. Omo without political contribution.
Okay.
And the group they actually sacrifice the national interest for political interest. And you know, because I don't see the Omobelusu and I said the Omolusu be a senka say be free them hope. Yeah, on free but to be also the own free hope. Now will be a walk it out. And you know, be between a national benefit, but politically, no, we are sending a clear signal.
Okay, Doc, finally,
Ghanaians to their side.
Doc Pacho, no 1 minute. Let me know where we the posturing of the speaker in this case, Enra, baby Anas Wojina, as a majority for no be feel say yes, you can. Speaker, I'm sure Baba Yajuma NDC for. Sana also from where you sit, Doc. Nami knows.
For now, Obia we no. So when in person, I want to be wise so far. Yeah, you're very difficult to predict him. Nobody can take him for granted. The minority folk cannot assume that Tembia or Beko homicide. No. And one thing I also want to say, we are financial in terms of a no matter what, we're part of the party. And you know, there are instances that majority should get ready to express some of these things. And a minority who shouldn't take it for granted because Papa is professional. Professionals behave professionally. This is maybe also the objective way and also agency or more interest. And then I think it's very difficult to predict him, and it's very good. If you cannot be predicted outright, I think it's better.
Dr. Mamino Wasina, Dr. Thomas Boabeng, a political analyst, and you know, Atwitwen Common Adum TV, Sunni Sanso and Kasempa 94.7 FM. Within the Chief Jerry Force and Outreach Jumedi, and Yede Brahma, Yen Chair Humrayaba. Dr. Dusa Akwadie is with me, and I say Dennis Miracles Abuaje. In fact, now you share Honorable Ahmed Ibrahim, and the Deputy Minority Chief Whip. Na ye hwe nanim but ya bona homa no a prepare nsa ka no so ba be kan koma no ye ntwe homra